Hello, I'd like to show you how I clean my Smith & Wesson Victory, my favorite way to do it, using the ultrasonic cleaner. And you can purchase this at Harbor Freight, very inexpensive, and it works very well. I assume you already know how to take down the Victory, so I've already got it broken down. This video is going to be done in two different parts. We're going to work on the gun frame itself at this point. So I've taken everything down, but I want to get this started right away because I want to talk about the other parts, how much I break the gun down. I use a mix of WD-40 and 100% mineral spirits. Now these small containers, you can purchase these at Walmart. That's where I got these. It's kind of hard to find containers that fit this thing, but I found Walmart the best option. Now this size container, which will clean everything on the Smith & Wesson Victory 22 LR. And the container I'm using right now is right here, so you can pause the video and write that down. So my 50-50 mix of WD-40 and 100% mineral spirits. Again, Walmart for the mineral spirits, $10.50 for a gallon of the odorless mineral spirits. You want to just bring the level up so that the gun frame, the solution is going to come right to the tip of the trigger, because what you want to do is you want to clean all these little intricate springs and parts in here. And doing it manually with a brush is nearly impossible. You're not going to get everything out. This method will clean this gun 100%, every part spotless, factory clean every time you clean it. So I'm going to go ahead and place that in on an angle like this. You want to make sure you have water in your ultrasonic cleaner. It's going to take about 18 ounces, a little over a bottle of water. You want to make sure the water level comes up to the minimum on the inside marking. You do not want to run this dry. The reason why is you will burn it out. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and place this in my water. The ultrasonic vibration will travel through into the WD-40 and the mineral spirits, and will clean the gun just fine. So we're going to go ahead and start that. I'm just going to run it 180 seconds and then talk about the other parts, and that'll clean everything out. Now before I do that though, I do want to do one thing. On the inside of where the magazine goes, there's going to be a little pieces of gunpowder up and through the base of this. So I just want to take a brush like this, dip that in my WD-40, and just run that up and through there like this. And that'll clean that little bit out. Because I don't need to dip the whole thing in WD-40. I just want the main components inside the gun frame to clean. And you're going to see how dirty this WD-40 and mineral spirits is. Okay, and that's enough. That's all I need to do. There's not that much down there, but it is nice to have that nice and clean. And I just wipe down my brush, set that aside. Now as far as removing the different parts that you want to take off of the Victory, you want to take the grips off, because you're going to have WD-40 bleed, and you don't want it bleeding out from behind the grips. They are marked right and left, so they're easy to put back on, just for memory wise. All my screws I put in, this is a Harbor Freight also. It's a little stainless steel tray with a magnet, and you can see I have all my screws. And what's nice is all the screws except for the barrel set screw and the takedown screw take a 3/32 wrench. So for the grips and for the sights, the rear sight and the front sight, remove them. The reason why is, again, you don't want that bleed coming out. And really that's it. The barrel, you want to separate that from the receiver, so you want to take the barrel set screw out. You can see that's in here, the barrel set screw's in here, you want that out. The bolt itself, you want that out. Now, the recoil spring and the guide rod, the easiest way to get that out of the bolt, some people use an Allen wrench, but I found the best tool you could use is just a pair of angled tweezers. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to remove that. Just simply on the inside, you're going to see a little tiny notch on the face of that. So you just take your tweezers, you place it in there, and you just release it out. And you put it back in the same way. So that's all there is to that. It's not going to fly out on you. And this is definitely, because it's comfortable in the hand, you can get a good grip on it, and just that angle Just something about that angle is perfect to remove this thing. So we're done there. Now that we've run this through, it's been almost 180 seconds. We're coming up, and it's going to be pretty clean. There's only one part of the frame that you're going to clean using a toothbrush. The whole process of this is nothing more than wiping down the WD-40 when you're done. The ultrasonic cleaner cleans everything. Okay, we're done. So we're going to go ahead and pull the frame out. And there's one little section that I am going to clean using the brush, and that's going to be right behind the hammer. You're going to see right here, this nylon piece. Now you're not going to get that exactly 100% perfectly clean because it will stain a little bit, and the reason why is because it's nylon. And that's it. It's done. That's the only thing I need to scrub. So at this point, everything is perfectly clean inside of this. So now at this point, I'm just going to leave it sit there, and I'm going to go ahead and show you what I've done here. To get up in where the magazine goes, I just take a little wooden rod and I roll a half sheet of paper towels around it, and that's going to get up in here just like this. So I want to get the majority of that WD-40 out of there. As far as wiping down the actual frame itself, just a paper towel to get the bulk of it off. Now at this point, what you can do is where your trigger and all is, just get a little bit of canned air, and you're going to just go ahead and just kind of blow that bleed out. So the majority of the work is going to be simply just wiping down everything. It's clean. So you just want to get that bleed off and just work on this. And then just spend a little time doing this. Now here's another neat trick, is I get these at Harbor Freight too. They're 100% cotton, and they're just shop rags. And what you do is just rinse your hands off, dry your hands, rinse your hands again, dry your hands, and really work that moisture in that towel 2 or 3 times. Then this will actually absorb this bleed a lot nicer than a complete dry towel. So like I said, most of your time is going to be spent just simply wiping the WD-40 out and the bleed that comes out of the little crevices. And you can run this down the opposite side. And you can look up in there. That's nice and clean. In fact, you can see there's no dirt. And that's really it for that. And then just continue to wipe down. Now what's nice about this method of cleaning is nothing gets dirty. I'll put that back in. So you're just wiping everything down. And really that's it. Now what's nice about this is everything is lubricated. All the little springs and all those little nooks and crannies are spotless clean, and they're lubricated. Now at this point you're going to go ahead and proceed to your receiver, your bolt, your barrel, and so forth. And we'll do that on the next video.